that's going to say, don't buy any Patagonia products, that 4 years ago they would have been fired on the spot, you know, and that was what they were running. So,
last question.
For you large corporate folks, what's a normal planning horizon that you use in terms of years looking into the future, and how does that relate to your sustainability thinking? Because there's such a thing as trying to draw your boundaries too wide. What do you use as a practical time horizon?
What I'm excited about from a sustainability perspective is extending that length of time, extending that vision. So it is not quarterly where we report, or annual, or 18 months. It is now 10 years, and 10 years is right now where I'm at, pushing for sustainability, pushing for prices, and what we signed for agreements in energy purchasing contracts is even taking us longer. That's out 20 years. And so I think what I'm excited about is it's the view of sustainability that is taking this corporate world from its quarterly earnings report out into the future to take a look at serious matters at hand and risk mitigation, and evaluate crazy markets like energy pricing 20 to 30 years out to see what price we can agree to and fix that today. So I appreciate the extension of time that creates for us.
I mean, I parrot what she's saying, but also what we really try to do is align our horizons around sustainability with the business horizons, so that business decisions are aligned with sustainability decisions, and they're not operating on different cycles. Again, to try to create that incorporation of the business into sustainability. So there's some decisions, some horizons that are quarterly, and there's some decisions and horizons that spread out over 20, 30, 40 years. Especially again, as you know, it might sound interesting for me to say this, but we really see ourselves as an agricultural company. We're a product that relies on an agricultural product for our very existence. We're a company that relies on an agricultural product for our very existence. And the agricultural industry has to take long views on materials on their supply chain, really in order to forecast and survive. So we take those short and long views around sustainability as well. We'll try to align as much as we can with the business views.
Well, thank you so much. We'll conclude. It's so interesting hearing you and the questions too. Just to echo the synthesis of a couple of the questions, I too believe that business is the most powerful institution in our society. And I don't think that's a recent thing. I think that historically business has always been the most powerful institution in society, like it or not. It traces through religion, it traces through government. And so the power of the people, you know, of what Jim does every day, and TJ does every day, and what Kevin does every day, and what you do every day in business are the most powerful voices in society. And so I'd urge you that in all of our businesses, you're going to come to decision points. And that decision point with this problem, you're going to have to at least go one of two ways. You're going to have to defend it, and defend what you're doing in the past and spend your time doing that. Or you're going to have to invent and be creative and find a new solution around it. And I just would urge you, I would hope that one of the things that happened and that was stimulated by these panelists that have do this every day is that to consider being an inventor next time that comes. So with that, let's thank our panelists.
Very much. This was great.
See you again too. What turn did you evening? Yeah. Okay. The supply chain is
Hey, I'm a student at Bainbridge Graduate Institute. My name is Tasha Thomas. I also work for Hanna. Okay. Brian and Ben. And so Ben is an environmental scientist. Shopping for environmental so, you know, they do stuff for the class.